Just
Mantra.
ship your stuff to Tony Portman, 1215 Locust Street, Marshall, Illinois, whenever you need shit worked on. I got it figured out. You have no idea what I've been going through with my fucking throttle. It's been sticking for the last 4 months. I mean, I'll hit it sometimes. Like if we're racing all tracks, I go to let off. It don't let off.
See, that's what I just said, wasn't it, 100?
And you know what it is?
What's that?
What I just did? And I mean, I ain't got on the track yet, but I got it on my test sensitivity screen.
Yeah, the test sensitivity shows it.
And I could sit there and not be hitting. If I hit my gas pedal, just touch it.
Yeah.
My throttle will go all the way halfway up and sit there, and I'll let off, and it'll still sit there running like that.
Yep, mine does the same exact thing.
Well, I'm swapped my clutch spring out into my gas spring, and it's fucking fixed. It's that spring is wore out in there. So I just took
I was telling him if I took and pushed the gas all the way down and took my foot off of it and popped it up, let it come up fast, it would come all the way up. If I pushed it down with my foot and I brought it up with my foot, it would not come all the way up.
Exactly.
It still had acceleration.
Exactly what I've been going through. And I just
So that would say to me that if you're going into a turn, let's say at on Project Cars, for example, some of those courses we run, and you're letting off the throttle, getting into the turn, you're still gassed and braking at the same time. You got input coming from both channels. Yeah, I was with you on that. I've noticed the same thing. It hadn't really fucked up my racing per se. I've dealt with it, but I noticed it.
But and mine will even, like, sometimes when I'm in the draft, it'll sound like my car cuts out, and it does, and it's the throttle. It's just fucking like backs off a little bit, and
I will say it still goes to 100%. If I push it all the way down, it still reaches max.
Oh yeah, mine will reach max, but sometimes it'll pop off there, and if I go to let off, it won't go all the way down. And then the other day, it like wouldn't even go sometimes.
Right. So then next thing you know, you're an ass into somebody, even after you let off. I know what you're talking about.
Like I said, I just popped my shit off. I take off the gas one. I took off there's a little piston thing under there. You got 2 screws. You take it off right there at the pedal.
All right.
And then that spring, and all it is a spring in the middle of them. And you got to watch the little silver part. That's what your bolt threads in, your nut threads in, the little hole there. But you just swap out the spring, and mine's working perfect now. It's not doing it at all on the test screen.
So your problem will be on a clutch, which you don't really use.
I never, ever have used.
Well, you use it for your handbrake.
Yeah, but I don't ever
But it won't affect it.
Yeah.
Unless it stayed on. Unless it didn't come up like the gas wasn't coming up. Well, now you're driving around with handbrake on.
I just won't have a handbrake. I won't assign anything to the clutch.
Yeah, you need to assign. Don't use it for handbrake.
I don't have anything assigned on here anyway. All
right, let's see if we can get this on. Start race, starting at 14th.
I'm a goddamn genius. I've been I've had this thing off, cleaned it, fucking.
Mine's working great now. I got that sensitivity thing in it now. See right there, it didn't.
Well, see,
sometimes it does, sometimes it don't.
Too. I was fucking with my sensitivity, and it doesn't work. Eventually, it just will quit. And
like
so I was fucking with it, and I didn't mean to take my spring out. I wasn't going to change the springs, and I had that, and all of a sudden, I fucking undid this thing, and the spring pops out. I got shit. I was like, oh my god, what did I just do? But it's real simple. There ain't nothing to it. And I found everything, put it right back together, and now it's fucking simple fix. Just remember which one's your gas and which one's your throttle when you put them back together. And all that, which they're lettered A, B, and C. C's clutch. B's brake.
Oh, you're going to spin me. Damn it.
But I'll tell you what else I did when I was taking pedals off to get that cover off, to get your pedals to slide through there.
All right.
So you had to take those foot pedal covers off, and I about stripped out the bottom screw.
Oh,
and, yeah, it's almost, I had to get a fucking Allen wrench and shit and hammer it in there and drive
Oh
it in there
no.
so it'd stick. And then I had to get pliers and turn it real slow, and I finally broke her loose.
Oh, they're stripping it, bringing it out.
Yeah. So I'll just put one bolt in there. I won't even put the other one in there. But yeah, I tried to
probably look and order some aftermarket pedals. It may have some nicer shit than even what we're using. I hadn't actually looked for them, but I bet they exist. If not, they should. If it's a piece you can take off and put something else on. We actually got in some quality racing this afternoon. I was impressed.
Well, some of us were at the fucking skating rink.
Was you being a DJ for the kids?
No, I was. We're gonna have a glow-in-the-dark miniature golf course.
Oh, I come in there hot. Gotta quit that.
That's what we were doing. Putting up the boards for that. They're all painted real funky, so when you turn all the black lights on, it's real cool looking.
Oh, I know what it was. I didn't pick a setup before I started this race. Pick a setup here. Let's see here. Setup, load, setup, safe.
Screws everywhere.
How many screws do you think you took out?
There's well over a dozen.
So take caution not to lose screws.
Yeah.
Don't do this on shag carpet.
Nope. Get you a box.
Oh, come on. I don't break them out.
Big enough that you can put your pedals down in. And then that way and it rests right on like an open box, and you can rest the pedals. Actually, it'll sit down in the box, and then the front of the base and the back of the base will rest on the ends of the box. And then that way, when you take that cover off, you can just sit there and pull that cover right off, and they'll stay right there. And then you can pull them out or whatever once you get the bases off.
I'd really like to tighten my steering wheel up. I got a little play in my steering wheel too. A little wiggle top to bottom, left to right. It's not really noticeable when you're got force feedback on it and pressure on the wheel, but when you're just sitting there, you notice it.
Yeah. Make sure you put your wires back in the little grooves.
Yep, get them clear before you snap her shut. Don't pinch no wires.
Or you'll just done all this for absolutely nothing. Alright. I think we are ready to commence putting the cover back on.
Is this something you've been pondering doing all day long?
Who, me?
Yeah. Or did you just decide it tonight?
No, I just come home and got on there and it was acting worse. And I got in the lobby and ran a Talladega race. It was kept cutting out. Wouldn't even once it got up to full speed, and I'm like, enough's enough.
Take her apart. Time to dig in and see what that bitch is made of.
I told Hundreds One, I'll be right back. I'm going to get the tools.
If I fuck this up, I'm going to Best Buy and buy me a new wheel, and I'll be on by 9 o'clock.
Man, I know what's going to happen. But if I fucked it up, I was just going to be fucked for a while. But I've had this sumbitch off enough. But I wasn't too worried about it.
Personal fastest lap.
Anybody heard from Jimmy?
Well, he probably got some shit going on again, I imagine. Can't imagine it's gotten any better for him.
No.
They ain't working. That's the only thing that's gonna make it any better, I'm afraid.
Yeah, they're... Yeah.
I don't think his wife can work. I think she's sick. Hopefully get it squared away. I got this son of a gun screaming. Personal best. Oh shit, not good.
Yeah, that's why he had the box. His nut goes in. Come on, son of a bitch. Can't remember how I done that.
Oh, missed that one. Shattered that one. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at something totally different. I knocked shit everywhere.
Yeah, I don't understand that. So.
Penalty. Kind of missed that turn. What do you think? Oh, now he's gone to shit. His car's damaged. Huh. Oh, boy, we got all kind of shit going on now.
All kinds of chaos, folks.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's that.
God damn it, son of a bitch. You have a better box.
Get a screw in that bitch and hold it together.
That ain't wrong.
Did you make a video of how to repair this?
I should.
Yeah. Well, you could get paid for doing it.
Just ain't quite big enough.
Well, we made a mistake. Can we recover?
Oh my God, he was open.
You missed him? Or you wasn't covering him? Throw a bomb and nobody was covering the dude running downfield.
I got 50 seconds to score.
How many points you need?
Oh shit. 7. Oh shit, dude. I got 1 timeout.
First down stops the clock, right? Out of bounds stops the clock too.
Timeout. So I got 20 seconds.
Not in the pros, only out of bounds.
Oh, shit.
Got to work that sideline with 20 seconds. Don't get greedy. You can always drop back and
Touchdown!
pass.
No way. Hell yeah. Now, should I go for the 2 for the win? There's 14 seconds left.
Oh, well.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for the win. Fuck it.
Oh, no. It's all on the line.
Because this dude's going to spank my ass if I get overtime.
Oh, it sounds like he held him to his own.
Yeah, overtime ain't too bad.
I just won it. Well, I got 14 seconds. I got to keep it.